Alright, we're back, and now we are on part 4 of Final Fantasy VI Advance, where when we last left off, we just beat the annoying Octopus Ultros and are at the scenario splits. So we're going to start off with Banon, Terra, and Edgar as they try to go towards Narshe. So we're still on the raft for a little while longer. Not very long. Okay, it should only be like one or two more fights, and then we'll be at the end of the raft segment. Alright, and that is the end of the raft segment, so now we are just outside of Narshe. And we're not even going to bother wasting our time with magic. Okay, so let's just drop a quick save. There's no actual boss for this segment, but as you can see, we can't go the front way. So instead, we have to go back over to that one entrance that we saw way back at the beginning. And now we have a bunch of incredibly weak enemies that we can just run through with very little problem. Okay, this is the closest thing to a boss in this segment. The goal is to follow the shining light around the room. If you trail off the course, well, pretty much what Edgar just said, because, see, Now, if we hit the wrong one, then it puts us into a fight. But if we hit the right one, oops, wrong button, then it's like nothing even happened. So you can pretty much just tell the game to screw off this way. You might also recognize this as where we fought the city guard. Unfortunately, I hit the wrong one, so now we have to face the boss. Well, sort of. Like I said, it's kind of like a boss. Not really. Because it attacks really easy. But because we encountered the enemy, we get sent back to the beginning. So we have to do it all over again. There are no random encounters in this room, so you can just take the path normally, or you can try and shortcut it. It's your choice. We'll take the path normally this time. And no, you cannot run while in this room. Actually, sorry, I misspoke. That was not the room where you fight the Imperial soldiers. That's coming up in just a sec. That was, well, provided I stop running into enemies. That was this room, is the room where you fight the Imperial, or where you fight the Narshe Guardian. And up through here is the Moogle village. Yeah, you cannot understand a word that they say. There really isn't a point to come here this early, other than this chest, which we're actually going to leave for later. So, because one thing about the game is that as you go later in the game, certain chests actually change their contents between now and later plot, or once certain plot points happen. Alright, so drop off a quick save. And we are done with the scenario. We just need to go back to Albus's house. Nope. Or Arvis. Alright, so let's save here real quick. Now we're going to go to Locke's quest, or Locke's scenario next, because he's also has a fairly simple, short one. Now there's a trick you can do where, let's see here. Oh, you do not want to deal with that guy. And this is actually a glitch in the game, but if you hold a direction and pause, and then unpause, well, actually, I guess it doesn't work with all enemies. It works with certain ones, or with all characters, but certain characters you can go into the menu and leave the menu, and if you're holding a direction, will actually cause you to phase through them. Let me see if it'll work here. Nope. It is actually a trick that you can use to bypass a certain boss at the end of the game and get something you're not supposed to. Or it allows you to bypass the final boss of the bonus dungeon, the Dragon's Den, to basically get the Esper for beating him afterwards, or without having to actually fight it. Doing it is an incredibly bad idea, because it kind of breaks the game a little bit. Well, not really, but it just makes things awkward, because when you actually do fight it, then you get the text for collecting the Esper when you don't actually do it. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. So, being that this is Locke's story, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to fight the merchants, and then you go and steal from them. Hang on. Sometimes it takes 1 or 2 attempts. And once you steal their item, you steal his clothes. And now you have a blushing naked man who runs away. Now we have Merchant Locke. Now the soldiers still don't like Merchant Locke any more than they like regular Locke, as you can see. By the way, we don't want to talk to the Magitech armor guards because they will just fight you and you cannot beat them at this point in the game. But we definitely do want the double equip, or we definitely do want to take advantage of the Genji glove so that we can get some extra damage in when we actually do have to fight. Now, the kid thinks we're a merchant, we can actually go back, we can actually talk to him to get through this area and get into the main area of South Figaro. Unfortunately, it really doesn't help us get anywhere, at least not yet. Oh, whoops. As you can see, they deal a lot of damage. And you can't steal their clothes or their armor, so we run away. That is, if we don't die first. But you can't actually die in this scenario. If you lose all your HP, you just get knocked out and go back to the beginning, and you also lose your clothes. But you get a full heal out of it, so you know what? Also, oh, whoops. We gotta go and talk to the merchant again. Gotta go jack his clothes. Alright. So, now let's try that again. This time with less sucking and dying. Okay, so like I said, you can't get down here, but then again, you remember there was this little passageway here hidden. So now the green soldiers will pick a fight with you if you talk to them. We don't want to talk to them just yet. Though we will want to talk to them in a moment. First, we have another merchant to beat up. And this time we're actually going to beat the crap out of him. Oh yeah, you can't actually talk to the old man. Alright, so now let's go... Don't want to go there just yet. Yeah. The actual answer is courage. And gives you the secret passage, which drops you all, or which moves you all the way up here and drops you off right outside that door. As you can see. But we're not going to actually go inside the mansion just yet. First, we want to go have a chat with one of those green soldiers. Oops. Gotta go this way. And just like with the merchants... Give it a sec. It takes 1 or 2 tries. Okay, sometimes 3. I just have no luck today. There we go. And now we're a soldier. Now, as you can see, the soldiers don't attack you. And now we actually get to talk to the soldiers and hear their opinions about things. Of course, the townspeople don't like us. Let's see. Let's grab one of these for now. No. Got one of these for Terra. That should be it. Yeah, most of the soldiers really aren't that nice. Now, if you actually tell the kid the wrong password, the kid beats you up like you had lost a fight. Yeah, go figure. So. Yeah, the kids are a little hyper. But it's actually a clue as to what you need to do. And also, that noise tells you there's a secret passage. And there's actually... Now you can choose to leave the disguise on or remove it. It doesn't really matter what you do. It changes the next scene slightly. But we've got some hidden stuff down here to pick up first. Yeah, that's it. So he says. So he says. Now, if you were Merchant Locke or you had taken off your disguise and were regular Locke, Locke would actually be hanging from the rafters on this scene and then drop down. See? Days without sleep, of course. Ah, the Star Wars references start. Or I should say continue, considering Biggs and Wedge at the beginning, but... I want to give her some weaponry so that she can actually defend herself. Days without sleep. Days. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this scenario finished off. We've got 2 dungeons to go through. First we have the underneath of the house, which is the escape route. With a lot of money inside. And also a lot of enemies. Now, being a Magitech General, Celes also gets to use magic, but unlike Terra, who uses mostly fire spells, Celes uses mostly ice spells. She's okay. The fire and ice spells are roughly the same power, though ice, for some reason, is more expensive than fire. I'm not exactly sure why. Celes also has a very useful ability, Runic, which allows her... which allows her to absorb enemy magic attacks, provided that she is using a greatsword. And this actually comes into play when fighting the boss of the next area. Now, this area, as you notice, is littered with secret passages. There's also a very important one. I need to try to remember where exactly it is. No, we do not want to attack our friends, Locke. Here it is. There we go. Now this area actually has no enemies in it, but it has a couple very nice items. So we have a very high level healing item for MP, and a full heal for HP, and a ribbon. One of the hardest to find items in the game, grants full immunity to all status effects while equipped. Well worth a relic slot. And now we want to move Celes to the back row. We'll leave Locke in the front row for now, because we'll need his fighting power. Alright, and there's also some more armor for Celes over to the right. Yes, the dogs are cowards. If you kill all their allies, they run away. I'm gonna go around here. And we don't really care about the dogs running away. Because while we do want to level up a little bit, we don't want to gain too much. Oh, great. Well, looks like that sword that I bought earlier was a complete waste. Oh well. let's get the last little bit of stuff here. Oh, earrings are another very useful relic. What they do is they boost magic damage. So we'll put that on Sully's for now. As you can see, Sully's is now dealing a significant amount of more damage than she was without it. Though we're actually going to be taking this off of her before we go and fight the boss, because Sabin actually makes better use of earrings than Sully's does. Because, like I said, his blitzes are magic-based instead of physical-based, or at least most of them are. Alright, and we have escaped. And now we can never go back. See? Completely ignoring the fact that a high-ranking prisoner is just escaped and is walking around in front of them. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save here and split off the video, and I'll be back in about 2 to 3 minutes to finish out Locke's scenario and then start up Sabin's. So stay tuned.